Hello, sports fans. Here we are, beautiful Brady Street Stadium. Week 4 matchup in the MAC. Davenport Assumption and Davenport Central. Opening kickoff by PJ Golden. Return to the 25-yard line of the Central Blue Devils. Both teams come with a 2-1 record. Fourth week of the MAC. This is a critical game for both teams, and PJ Golden with an excellent kickoff return gets the Knights off to an excellent start. First and 10 at the 25. Excuse me, that was Ryan Byrne with the kickoff return. I got my teams confused. It was Central, but Ryan Byrne with the kickoff return. Clock has to be reset to 12 minutes rather than 10. It was set for 10 minutes with the high school rules still into high school sophomore team still in time play being used. Davenport Assumption comes to line. First offensive series of the game. Shotgun, 2 running backs into the backfield. Sean Finn rolls around in, gets it out. Nice 4-yard pickup to number 85, Joe Daniel, 6'5", 235-pound senior. That's going to set up a 2nd and 7. Fourth week of the MAC, middle of September. Davenport Assumption with about 1,000 fans in attendance, if not more, on their home side of the field. Central also with a good following today. Another 500 people on the visiting team side. This is Family Ties Productions. We are at Davenport Community Schools. And encroachment on the Central Devils. 5-yard pickup on the penalty play. It's a 2nd and 2. Assumption sets up in a pro formation. A little dive play up the middle to Byrne. Picks up the first down of the game. Going to set up a 1st and 10 at the Davenport Central 14-yard line. Again, as I said, this is the 4th week of conference play for the MAC Conference. Davenport Assumption comes in with a record of 2-1. Trying not to fall too far behind undefeated Bettendorf and Clinton and North Scott. 3-yard pickup on the play. Pass outside to number 12, Andrew Dolbeck. Pro formation, 1 wide receiver split down field. JT Vonderhaar. Little dive play to Byrne. Looks like he might have picked up a 1st and goal for the Knights. Real close to the down marker. Maybe a 7-yard pickup. Going to set up a 3rd and 1 at the Central 5. Looks like Assumption will be able to pick up a 1st down before they get in the end zone here. Single back in the backfield for Assumption. Dive play up the middle. Fullback dive. Not much, but I think that's enough to set up a 1st and goal for the Knights. Dive play by number 43, Zach Mumm. That sets up a 1st and goal. So far, the Knights are on a 5-play drive to start at the Central 25. 9:25 left in the first quarter. Dive play to Byrne. Taken down by a host of Central tacklers. Number 19, Dwayne Phillips, leading the charge there. Central is coming off a loss last week on Thursday night to North Scott. North Scott completing the sweep of the Davenport schools, going 3-0 atop the MAC conference. Sean Finn pitches out to Byrne. Byrne breaks the tackle and he's in the end zone. 8:43 left in the first quarter play. Assumption Knights cruise ahead 6-0. Excellent start for Wade King and his Assumption Knights. On to kick for the Assumption Knights is Dan Tomshaw. 5'10", 153-pound senior. Kick is up and it's good. And with 8:43 left in the first quarter play, Davenport Assumption Knights 7, Central 0. Teeing it up for Knights is Dan Tomshaw. Tees it up at the 40-yard line. Those being the rules in Iowa high school athletics. Back deep for the Central Blue Devils. Takes the kickoff. Moves outside, outside the tackler. It's the 25, down at the 27-yard line. Nice return there by Cody Lambert. 6 foot, 205-pound senior. Also the main running back and ball handler for the Central Devils. Central likes to spread the ball out. They got a few solid receivers, and Lambert a very steady running back in the backfield for the Knights, or for the Devils. Little dive play right up the middle, number 24, Antoine Woods. Nice little 4-yard pickup, little dive play. Central has a few top-notch receivers in their lineup. Down the bottom of the screen, number 13, Nick Eccles. Split off the top side is Tony Baccaris, brother of quarterback Nick Baccaris. Assumption also has a standout receiver at number 4, Kevin Rudd. Rudd currently on the bench to start the game. Baccaris drops back pass, looks for Eccles, wide open, loses footing, drops the pass. That's going to set up a 3rd and 6 at their own 30. Falling behind 7-0, I'm pretty sure that Central wanted to get on the board here on their first drive of the game. Don't want to get too far behind the Knights. Knights also a very potent offense as the Central. This could be a high-scoring Friday night shootout. Again, the Devils come out in a I formation. Karras drops back to pass. Gets rid of it to his brother. Real close to down marker, but there's a flag in the field near the line of scrimmage, possibly a holding against Central. And it is going to back them up 10 yards. I think Coach Wade King might want to back them up, thinking that Central might go for it. They're in 4th and real short. They set up a 3rd and about 18. .807 left in the first quarter. Central with a 3rd and long. Hands off to Lambert up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Going to take him down right at the 33-yard line. That's where the Central Blue Devils is going to end their first possession. Pretty nice tackle there by Tim Kilfoy. Tim doesn't pick that tackle up. It might be a first down for Central on the third long draw play. I'd like to send a thanks to Wade King, athletic director for Assumption, and head coach at Assumption for letting us broadcast this game. That punt's taken at the 30. Moves out, got a couple tackles to break, but a nice return there by Tim Kilfoy. Looks like there might have been a hold or a clip on that one. Block in the back. Gonna back him up. That was a nice return there by Kilfoy, regardless of the penalty. Something to watch for there by Coach Mike Roaring and his Central Devils the rest of this game. This is Brady Street Stadium. This is the home of Davenport Community Schools. But as you can tell, Assumption is the home team in this game. Shotgun formation for the Knights. Finn back behind center, Burn in motion. Drops back to pass, rolls around in. Gets rid of it. Nice pass and catch. Nice little 15-yard pickup there to Ryan Langford. Nice little 13, 14-yard pickup there to receiver Ryan Langford, 6'3" junior. Assumption starting the game very well. Moving the ball upfield. Byrne runs into his man in the backfield. Picks up a couple. We're going to set up a 2nd 8.
Second down, 7.
6:20 left in the first quarter. Assumption pro formation. Langford on the handoff from Byrne. Byrne got it from Finn. Nice little dive play, little trap play to throw their team off. Looked like Langford had one guy to beat. If he breaks that tackle, he might have been gone 50 yards for a touchdown. Well, Central's got their chance. Central's nice getting a little defensive stop here at the end. Langford in motion, hand up right up the middle. Looks like he's gonna be short. Zach Mumm on the handoff. Might be a yard short. See what Wade wants to do. Looks like he's bringing the punt team on. Doesn't want to take any risks here in the first quarter of play. Back to punt for the Knights. This is Thomashaw. Thomashaw came for the extra point and successfully completed the first extra point of the ball game. Thomashaw gets it off. Directional punt away from Eccles. Rolls dead around the 19-yard line, and with full 47 left in the first quarter of play, so the Central Devils will start. .47, 1st and 10 for the Central Devils. Pitch play out to Lambert. Picks up a couple on the first down play. Central has a very diverse offense. Looks like we might have an official timeout.
Not sure what this is about. Looks like we're going to take a little break. Okay. Second and 8 on 22-yard line. Mark Roaring and the Davenport Central Blue Devils. Coming out, Kevin Rudd makes his first appearance of the game. He's at the bottom side of your screen. Looks like the referees want to stop the game to introduce him. I guess that pitch out to Lambert. Picks up a few. Going to set up a 3rd and 3. Kind of a critical 3rd down here for the Central Blue Devils. Lambert is the favorite ball carrier for the Central Devils. He usually carries the ball 20 plus times. He's one of the leading rushers in the MAC conference. Third and 3, their own 26. Eccles to the bottom side of the screen, Rudd to the top. I formation, gets out Lambert. That was a heck of a tackle there by Tom Carroll. Racked up Lambert around the ankles. Stops the Central Devils. Excellent, excellent tackle there. That's going to set up a Central punt. Back deep, number 12, Andrew Dobick. Also back is Langford. Excuse me, Kilfoy. Kilfoy calls for a fair catch. And he corrals it at the 30-yard line. 3:03 left in the first. This is Assumption's 3rd drive of the game. Last drive, the four-play drive stalled at the 50-yard line of Assumption. So far, Assumption's defense has been up to the challenge, forcing 2 3-and-outs for the Central Blue Devils. That went around in. Nice little 5-yard pickup there by Byrne.
Jeff Jackson was in on the stop for the Blue Devils.
It's excellent showing of attendance here on Friday night.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Assumption has 1,000 plus fans here on their home side of the field. Assumption comes out in a shotgun. Then drops back to pass. Going to be taken down there for sack in the backfield. Nice wrap up by number 64, Travis Plambic. Broke through that Knight offensive line on the screenplay and took Finn down. So far, this game starting out a little slower than most fans anticipated. Central having a pretty prolific offense, and Assumption not afraid to move the ball up and down the field either. Then again in the shotgun, going to be timeout by Coach Wade King. Third and 8, Assumption at their own 31-yard line. 1:43 left in the first quarter of play. Assumption comes out in a shotgun formation. Finn signals Byrne to go in motion. Drops back to pass. He's got a man coming after him. Taking out short of the first down, but there's a penalty marker in the backfield. Nice tackle by Josh Parent. Finn saw a crease, took off. Gonna be just a tad short of the first down. Looks as if Central might decline this one instead of a 4th and 2. And they do, and Danny Thomashaw comes onto the field. A nice little 30-yard punt. Last time he was on the field. As you can see, there's a lot of Assumption Night fans out here in support of their Davenport High School team. Back deep is Eccles for the Blue Devils. Thomashaw back deep in punt formation. That one's blocked. It's going to roll dead around the 38-yard line. Nice play there by Zach Pearson. Got past 2 defenders to get in there for the block punt. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Can't blame Thomashaw. That one looked like he was all ahead of. Had not enough time to get that one off. First and 10 Blue Devils. Throwing 37. Eccles and Rudd to the top of the screen. Lambert on the carry. Nothing up the middle. Maybe a yard. Assumption thus far is all over the Davenport Central run game. Kind of surprised me this one early. I thought that Central tried to pass the ball around a little bit more. But there again, you can't go away from the run game. It's one of those. Can't go away from your horse, Lambert. He drops back to pass. Gets rid of it deep to Rudd. That one is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Just as I said, go to Rudd. He goes deep, 30 yards downfield. And Tim Kilfoy made Kevin Rudd act as a defensive player. A nice play by Rudd. Tackle him before he got a chance to hang on the ball and turn it over for the Assumption Knights. About 3rd down, 9.5, 10 yards for Central. That one might have taken too long. No, I'm sorry, it's an encroachment. Encroachment by the Knights. That makes it a little easier for Central. Going to step a 3rd and 5. Karras tracks back to pass. Sets up a screen. That's going to be a 1st down and more. 50-45 down to the 42-yard line. Nice little screen play to Antoine Woods. 10-yard pickup. 15-yard pickup. At the 41-yard line, 21.9 left in the first quarter play. Central has got the ball into Knight territory. That was a nice little screen play. They've been beating the Knights up on offense with the run plays, and now they a couple back-to-back passes picked up a 1st down. Less than 10 seconds left in the first. Karras drops back to pass, gets it to Eccles, who brings it in at the 20. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. After 1 quarter play, the score is Davenport Assumption 7, Davenport Central driving at the 20-yard line. And that's your first quarter score, Knights 7, Central 0. Starting the second quarter, Central Blue Devils driving at their own at the Davenport Assumption 21-yard line. End of the first on a strong note. After a couple 3-and-out possessions, the Central's put together a few nice plays, and they're driving. Nice little pitch play out here to Lambert, picks up 4. And instead of a 2nd and 6. This is a little more of what I expected. I expected both teams to be able to move the ball up and down the field. Central's got a pretty solid offense, and as does Assumption. First quarter's kind of surprised, only 1 touchdown on the board, but we've got 3 quarters left to play. There should be a lot of fireworks here in the MAC on the Friday night. Second and 6, ball at 17. Lambert right at the middle, breaks a couple tackles, going to set up a first down and goal to 9. 11:11 on the clock. That was a nice pass and catch there from Bacaris to Eccles to end the first quarter. Eccles, one of the solid receivers from Eccles, one of the solid receivers from Central. Lambert back deep, Eccles to the bottom side of the screen, top side is Bacaris. Nick with the handoff. Breaking a couple tackles, getting down to the 2-yard line. Cody Lambert. Second and goal at the 2. Lambert a little shaken up. Lambert taking away, a little shaken up on the play. Central on a little wishbone formation. Timeout roaring. Both teams break their respective huddles. Assumption trying to put a little goal line stand here, up 7-0. Handoff, ball's loose. Just as I said it, Assumption comes up with a nice defensive play by Sandy Gervasi. Picks up the fumble by Bacaris at the 2-yard line. A little mishandle on the handoff to Antoine Woods on the dive play. Central thought they were going to get back in this one. That's a big injury there. Lambert going out, the #1 rusher from Central. They're deep into Assumption territory. Give him a couple dive plays, he's probably going to get in the end zone. Finn brings Nice back out on offense. This little dive play to number 43, Zach Mumm. Keeps those legs churning. Picks up a couple extra yards. Going to set up a 2nd and 6. Less than 10 minutes left in the first half play. Davenport Assumption ahead so far in this one, 7-0. Assumption has done most of their damage on the ground so far this game. Finn with another handoff. Dive play there to Byrne. Going to set up a 3rd and 3. Central needs to come up with a defensive stop here. Get the ball back with 9 minutes left in the first half. Assumption does get the ball at halftime, so don't want to get down 2 scores with Assumption starting the ball turning the ball off in the second half. Week 4, things are starting to get exciting in the MAC conference. Delay a game. Back them up 5 yards. That's a big penalty against Assumption. At third and makeable down and distance. Now they got back them up 5 yards. Gonna be a 3rd and 9. The big miscue. Finn back to pass, gets rid of it. Got his man outside. Gonna be a few yards short of the first down. Got the ball out there to Langford. Ryan Langford on the reception, picks up about 6 yards. Sets up a 4th and 3, and I think that might bring out Dan Thomashaw. Eccles deep for the Blue Devils. Tomashaw's last punt was blocked. Still did manage to get the ball 20 yards upfield. Tomashaw's got a very powerful leg. Place kicker and punter for the Assumption Knights. Standing in his own goal line. Calls for it, gets it off. Directionally punted away from Eccles. Eccles picks it up on a couple bounces. Crosses field, gets to the 50. He's got a wide open field. 45-40, 35, the 30, 25-20, 15. Changes field, and he's going to get in the end zone. No flags anywhere. Nice little 55-yard return from Antoine Eccles. Davenport Assumption gets to within 7-6. That was Nick Eccles. Got him confused with Antoine Woods. Nice. That was a beautiful 55-yard return. Set up by excellent blocking. Got outside, nobody in front of him. He was pretty much untouched till he got to about the 10-yard line. Broke that tackle and got in the end zone. On the kick is Sam Jurgena. Snaps off, holds down, laces out, kicks good, and with 8:20 left in the first half of play, Central draws even, 7 apiece. Jurgen on to kick. Another exciting play here brought to you by FTP Sports. 55-yard punt return. No fault of Dan Tomshaw. Had a nice punt on that one. Gave Eccles enough room to get his speedy legs under him and return it for a touchdown, though. I can see why he directionally kicked it away from him. Just had a band bounce, and Eccles picked it up on a couple bounces and ran in for a touchdown. Looks like that was Palmer Foster there, falling on the ball there for the Knights. First and 10, their own 35-yard line. Finn hands off to Langford, and he's taken down deep in his own backfield. Loss of around 5-6 yards there for the Knights. Central's got a little bit of steam behind him now. So far, both touchdowns were set up by special teams. The first touchdown for Assumption was set up by a nice return by Byrne. Ryan Byrne returned the ball all the way to the 25-yard line of the Central Devils. As you just witnessed a minute ago, Nick Eccles turned the punt 55 yards for a touchdown. Finn rolls around in, back to pass, gets it off to Byrne. Byrne with a nice play, eludes a tackler. Gonna pick up a first down. Nice little 16-yard pickup on a little dump pass to Ryan Byrne. A little speedy Ryan Byrne. Assumption's back in business, 1st and 10, 47-yard line. Friday night in the MAC, week 4, starting to get crucial. You start thinking playoffs. Both teams need a win to stay in contention for playoffs. That throw on the tackle was Antoine Woods. I got it confused with Nick Eccles, called Nick Antoine Eccles. That was my mistake. Irregardless, it was an excellent return by Nick Eccles. Nice tackle by Antoine Woods. Finn brings his guys up to the line. Man in motion. Hands off to Burn to the middle. He's got a lot of green space right in front of him. It's a 40, 35, 30. He is going to walk into the end zone from 48 yards out. Just like that. Fireworks. Just like I said, I thought there'd be a lot of offensive fireworks in this one. And with 6:29 left in the first half of play, Assumption comes back and scores a touchdown after the punt return from Central to move ahead 13-7. Nice run play. A little misdirection counter from the Knights. Well, 52-yard touchdown run. Byrne is one heck of a running back. And Tomashaw's kick with plenty of leg is good. 6:29 left in the first. Dan Tomashaw moves his Assumption Knights ahead of 14-7. Tomashaw is going to stay on the field. Going to kick it deep. My guess is he's going to want to stay away from Nick Eccles. Just as I had said, score was 7-0 after the first, and Central was knocking on the door. Got stopped at their own goal line on a turnover, but just 2 possessions later, scores 14-7. Went from a 7-0 yawner to 14-7 and a lot of excitement. Back deep for the Central Blue Devils is Lambert and Eccles. Also back deep is number 19, Dwayne Phillips, junior defensive back. Let's just see how far. Let's see how far Tomashaw can get this one. He nearly kicked that ball on the extra point into the woods. Kicks it deep. Gets Lambert all the way back to his own end zone. Gets from goal line out to the 20, 24-yard line, and that's where the Central Blue Devils will start with 6:24 left in the second quarter of play. I'm glad to see the Lamberts back on the field. It got shook up right there on the goal line stop by the Knights. Came out a little shook up, hand was probably a little numb, probably got tackled on the wrist, sent him out. That was a critical play. Karras gets his call from Coach Roaring. High formation, road to the bottom of the screen, man to watch for. Got a lot of speed. Karras drops back to pass. Gets it outside. Incomplete to his brother. .6:18 left first half play. Central down 14-7. Central does get the ball to begin second half play, so pretty sure they'd like to get a score before the end of half and maybe put themselves up to start second half, but Assumption's defense gonna have something to say about that. Right to the top of the screen. Karras on the pitch play. Got a couple flags on the field. Both of them are on line of scrimmage. Referees have a little conference. Pretty sure that both penalties might be against the Blue Devils. Maybe one for a hold, maybe one for legal formation. So it'll be legal formation. Oh, that was close. Legal procedure and a hold. I think they'll probably take the hold, 10-yard loss instead of a 2nd and 20. This might put the pass offense into motion here for the Devils. 2nd and real long. And just as it says, looks like Tom Carroll is going to accept the holding call. Back him up 10 yards. Second 20, their own 15. Central stubs their toe again on offense. This 20 yards isn't too much to worry about, though. You got receivers like Rudd and Eccles. Karras got a lot of time, gets rid of it. That was going to be out of bounds. That's going to set up a 3rd and 20. Might want to get yourself a little bit of breathing room. Maybe try to move the ball a little bit of distance away from the end zone. Maybe get a little draw play. Catch Sumption off guard. Got a speedy running back in Lambert. But as they do, Lambert up the middle, picks up a couple. Gonna move it out to the 20-yard line. That's where Central's drive will come to an end. Back deep for the Knights, Andrew Dolbeck. And also Tim Kilfoy. Into punt for Central, Trevor Kenyon. Gets a nice boot. Here's ball to 45. Nice little return there by Andrew Dolbeck. 5:02 left in the first half. Assumption 14, Central 7. By Dolbeck. I think Assumption tried to catch Central off guard. Dolbeck throws it incomplete. I think if I were Assumption, I'd get the ball to my speedy running back Byrne. He's in motion. Playing a little handoff up the middle to Mum. Breaks a couple tackles. Looked like Zach Mum was going to be stopped there, yard in front of the line of scrimmage, and broke that tackle, broke another one, and moved the ball 12 yards further. Picked up a first down. 1st and 10 at the 28 is Central. Central down 14-7. Not too sure they want to get any further down in this one. Assumption's defense has been rock solid so far. Just gave up the punt return for a touchdown. Finn hands off to Byrne. Right at the middle, picks up a couple. We're going to set up a 2nd and 8. My guess is 45 yards is not out of Tom Shaw's range. He's over there stretching out, getting ready to maybe attempt a deep field goal here. Not too much wind. I think for our coach Wade King, I'd let him have a chance. But I still got a couple more downs. Pretty sure Assumption's wanting to get in the end zone rather than take a long field goal chance. Finn hands off to Byrne. And misdirection on the handoff. And from 27 yards out, Ryan Langford on the misdirection handoff gets in for a touchdown. .347 left in the first half play. Assumption, another rush touchdown. This one by Ryan Langford. A misdirection counter play got him in from 28 yards. Tomashaw in for the point after touchdown. Dobex holds good, as is the extra point. 3:47 left in the first half. Tomashaw 3 for 3 on his extra points. Assumption rolls ahead at 21-7. First half action. 21-7 Assumption. Tomashaw on for another extra point. No, excuse me, another kickoff. Back keeps Lambert. Assumption kicks it short. That one's going to go out of bounds. Going to give Central a solid field position here. 3:47 left. A couple timeouts still left on the board. Might be able to get some points here before the end of the first half. They may be down 21-7. They do get the ball to halftime. Score a touchdown here for an and a half to get a touchdown here for the start of the second half. Central be right back in it. They do have a prolific offense, so 3:47 is enough time for them to get on the board. Pretty sure that Coach Wade King wants to stay away from that. Don't want to give Central anything, any kind of ammunition to head into halftime with nothing to build on. Keep them down, 21-7. Assumption up so far. I formation, road to the bottom side. Eccles to the top side of the screen. Picaris hands off to Lambert. Wrapped up, nice tackle by Sam Gervasi. So far, Gervasi has been on a couple key tackles and also picked up a fumble recovery in the first half play. 3:25 left in the first half. Central at their own 36-yard line. And off again to Lambert. Gets outside, picks up 4. Going to set up a 3rd and 5. Big 3rd and 5 here before the end of the half. Karras gets his play call from Coach Roaring, Mark Roaring. Trying to pick up a first down, keep the chains rolling. Karras another handoff a middle to Lambert, and he picks up a first down. .226 left in the first half. Central 55 yards away from pay dirt. 3 consecutive run plays, picks up a first down. I think time is starting to tick away here at the end of the first half. I think Central might try to put the ball in the air. Key man to watch out for is Kevin Rudd here at the bottom side of the screen. Karras gets the pitch out to Lambert. Picks up a few yards. Winding down, under 2 minutes left in the first half. 4 consecutive run plays. Killing the first half clock. 1:45 counting down the first half. Rudd to the bottom side of the screen. Eccles to the top. Little I formation. Karras shots back to pass, gets it out. Nobody out there. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 8, their own 47-yard line. .132 first half of play. Central still does have 2 timeouts left on the board. Drops back pass, gets it out to Rudd. He's wide open, picks up the reception. Double coverage. Karras throws right into it, not afraid. Rudd, 6'2", brings that one in. Nice little 16-yard pickup there in the 3rd and 5. This is the 7th play of the drive. 1:20 left in the first half. Blue Devils moving the ball. Karras drops back to pass. Gets the little dump off. Got a couple blockers in front of him. Gonna be real close and does pick up another first down. Nice little 12-yard pickup there to Lavelle Wash. Central still does have 1:06 left in the first half and 2 timeouts. Ball at the 25-yard line. .06 left in the first half. Ball spotted at the Assumption 25-yard line. Karras has the ball rolling. With 2 receivers like Rudd and Eccles, hard to double cover either one, both of them. One of them is going to be open at some point in time. Karras back deep, or excuse me, Lambert back deep gets the pitch. It's outside, down to the 20. This might bring on a timeout. 56.1 left. Roaring calls timeout. .1 left in the first half of play. Karras back to pass. Eccles is open. Broken up at the goal line. Got a 3rd and 5 here. 48.8 left.
Bring up 3rd down and 5.
It's a big play here before the end of the first half. Central needs to get some points on the board. Down just 2 scores. They do get the ball at half. This game is far from over. Karras drops back pass, gets that one out. Gets to the other Karras. Ball down, spotted at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. 41.2 seconds left in the first half of play. Central does still have 1 timeout remaining. Get a little officials timeout. My guess is the I don't know, the referee was pointing to his watch. They added 4 seconds on the clock. 45.2. Karras under center. Takes a snap. Gets it out to Eccles. Oh! Speedy Nick Eccles was out there, got the ball 10, dropped it. If you'd have caught that one, that would have been another touchdown for Central right there before the end of the first half. Got him on a little wide receiver out. Rudd to the top side of the screen. Gets it out to Rudd. Nearly intercepted. Nice play by Tim Kilfoy, diving for the reception almost as if he was the receiver on that one. That's a big play here for the end of the first half. 3rd and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Assumption Knights. Rudd to Karras over there. Coach Mark Roaring drawing up a play. My guess is if I were Coach Mark Roaring, I'd just throw it up to Kevin Rudd. let him come down with all 6'2" of them. Let him come down with it right here before the end of the first half. Looks for his way, all over, and that's a touchdown for Central. He is one of the most talented receivers that I've seen in the MAC conference so far this season. And 28.6 left in the first half of play. Central comes up with a little 10-yard, excuse me, 10-play drive, about 75 yards. Jerking on for the kick. Pulls down, kick is up, and it's good. 28.6 left in the first. Central draws closer, 21-14. Jerking on the kick. Squibs it. Picked up by a face mask. Face mask on the play. The return by Jordan Sinkler. And move the ball out to around the 40-yard line. Face mask Blue Devils. I think with 21.7 left in the first half, holding a 21-14 lead. I'm not too sure if Coach Wade King doesn't just sit on it here at the end of the first half. Central comes back, gets a touchdown drive right here before the end of the first half, draws within 21-14. Central does get the ball beginning the second half play, only down one touchdown, and there's two big receivers. One touchdown is not too much to come back from. This is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, doing the camera is Fallon Doyle. Finn under center. Hands off right up the middle. I thought they might have sat on it. Picks up 11. I think that might be a timeout from Assumption. 3 left in the first half. Ryan Langford saw a lot of green space. One man left to beat, and he got the tackle, shoestring tackle at that. I think with 14.7 left and a strong-legged kicker like Dan Thomashaw and the home clock operator, I think Assumption might have a chance here, maybe to get a field goal. I'm not sure how long of a leg Tomashaw's got, but I'd be willing to try him out from 45 yards. That means they'd have to get at least to the 28-yard line, which would be another 20 yards. I don't know. It's worth a shot. Never say never. 16.7 left, first half of play. Assumption holding on to a 21-14 lead. Coach King brings his guys back onto the field. Finn again back under center. Byrne in motion. Drops back to pass, rolls around end. He's got some room to run. Gets down to the 32, 8.2 left. I think it might bring another timeout from Assumption. Nice little 15-yard pickup on the quarterback keeper. I'm not too sure if they aren't in Tomashaw's range here. This would be a 50-yard field goal. 8.2 left. Probably run the ball one more time or even pass it. That play right there took 8.5 seconds off. Get a little playoff, take off 4 or 5 seconds. You still have one chance to get a field goal off here before the end of the half. Thus far, Tomashaw is 3 for 3 with extra points. And each one, he nearly cleared the gate that surrounds the track here at Davenport Community Schools Brady Street Stadium. 8.2 left in the first half of play. Assumption trying to put themselves up by 2 scores. Trying to put long-legged kicker Dan Tomashaw onto the field. As it stands, it's approximately a 50-yard field goal. I think Assumption like to get the ball 5-10 yards closer, make it a little easier of a field goal for their kicker, their senior kicker. Finn back to pass. That one's batted away. Nice play by Woods. .1 seconds left in the first half. I'm not too sure what Assumption's going to do here. Looks as if Thomas Shaw stays on the sideline. I'm not sure if they can stop the clock. Only 4 seconds left. I'm pretty sure this is the last play of the first half. Central's going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Blue Devils.
Players from both squads back onto the field. 4.1 left in the first half of play. Central trying to keep Assumption out of the end zone here for the end of the first half. Finn drops back to pass. Holds it first half, runs out, gets rid of it. That one's intercepted. He does not have too many men to beat, but Byrne takes him down. And through one half play, started out pretty slow. Assumption held a 7-0 first quarter lead. But after one half of play, both teams put a couple touchdowns on the board, and Assumption is going to take a 21-14 halftime lead. Start of the second half, Assumption rolled out to a 21-7 lead. Central scored a touchdown right before the half, draws within 21-14, and they're going to get the ball to begin the second half. Assumption was up 2 scores, and just like I said, you don't want to let Central's offense get him into the game, and sure enough, right there before the half, they hit Rood for a touchdown 12 yards out. And Central is back in this game, scored 21-14. Thomas Shaw teed up. Big-legged kicker, senior from Assumption, gets it deep to Lambert. Gets it off at the 2. Strolls out at the 15-20. Breaks a tackle at the 25 and moves the ball to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Central. That is J.T. Vanderhaar. 11:51 on the game clock in third quarter. Roughly 3,500 fans in attendance here at Brady Street Stadium. Excellent showing of school support, school pride from both high schools. No better place to be on a Friday night. Handoff right at the middle. Nice little dive play to Lavelle Wash. Gonna set up a 2nd and 5. Karras comes in with the play call. He's got both Rood and Eccles into the game. Rood to the bottom side of the screen. Eccles to the top. Tall 6'2" Rood. Speedy Eccles to the top side. Little handoff dive play to Lambert. Picks up 2. Gonna set up a 3rd and 3. 3.5 yards. So far, Assumption's got 3 rushing touchdowns. The Central Blue Devils have 2 touchdowns, one via the 55-yard punt return from Nick Eccles, and one on the touchdown pass from Karras to Rood. The exciting Kevin Rood. Central's got a lot of offense in those 2 receivers. And just as I say that, workhorse. Cody Lambert moves the ball real close to the first down marker. Might bring out the chain gang. Ball spotted at the 40, roughly the 41-yard line. Chain gang's out. They stretch. I think they might be a little bit short. 4th and 2 inches.
Central football raffle was won by Bernie Plumley.
.10:02 left in the third quarter. Pretty sure Central is going to keep the offense on the field. Just go with a little quick hitter up the middle. See if Vaqueros can't stretch out and get a first down. And the 6'2" quarterback about to get under center. Gonna be a timeout from Central. Blue Devils back onto the field. 10:29 left in the, they added 27 seconds there. Vaqueros on the pitch play out to Lambert. Gonna pick up a first down. 4-yard pickup on the 4th and inches. Moves the ball to the 45-yard line of Davenport Central. Central and I formation. Road to the bottom side of the screen, Eccles the top. Drops back to pass, gets it out to Road on the slant. Breaks the tackle, picks up another Central first down, 11-yard pickup. Moves the ball into Assumption territory. Upcoming the 6th play of the drive. 2 minutes off the clock. Central at the 44-yard line of Davenport Assumption. Both teams coming with a 2-1 record. Critical 4th week here in the MAC Conference. Draw play to Lambert. Picks up about 5 yards. Moves into the 40-yard line. This is a very critical game. Both teams at 2-1. At halftime, the public address announcer said Bettendorf was down 14-0. That's going to bring them back to the pack in the conference. Clinton undefeated at 3-0. And North Scott and Pleasant Valley locked them in the tie. A lot of intriguing games here in the MAC Conference, week 4. Gets someone out to Rood. Slips and falls, moves down to the 37-yard line. Gonna set up a 3rd and 2. Got Root out there in the quick hitter. See what he can do on one-on-one coverage. See if he can't break a tackle and get himself in the end zone. Guessing here in this 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 play. Guess the Central's gonna try to get the ball into either the hands of Root or Eccles or Vaqueros. They've got a solid receiving core. Or they can just go with the pitch play to Lambert. And they do to the workhorse. Get it out to him. And he's going to pick up a first down. And that's going to move the ball down to the 32-yard line. Central moving the ball again. Central started the game slow. First quarter, we're unable to move the ball were unable to move the ball with any kind of ease. Saw our second nice drive, fumbled deep into Assumption territory. Ended up getting a touchdown anyways on Eccles' punt return. And that's where they go right there to Eccles, tip pass. Nice play again by number 53, Sam Gervasi. Gervasi's been all over the field so far for the Knights here in this game. .7:57 left in the third. Blue Devils driving. Rue to the top side of the screen. Eccles and Bakaris to the bottom side. Bakaris in motion. As Bakaris shots back to pass. Gets rid of it, but there is a flag on the field.
Harrison's pass is incomplete, broken out by Joe Daniel. There's a penalty mark on the play.
I'm not too sure if the Knights are going to take this penalty. Either a second 15 or a third and 10. I don't know if I want to set them back. And looks like they did accept the penalty. Going to be second 15. I think the coach told him to decline it. A little miscommunication. I'm not too certain that they can reverse that after the players in the field accepted the penalty. .52 left third quarter. Assumption Knights 21, Central Blue Devils 14. And they march 5 yards back. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 10. Down a touchdown in pretty deep into Assumption territory. I'm pretty sure that Central is in 4-down territory. Definitely are out of field goal range. Bakaris in the I formation. Cross back to pass. Lambert out there in the flat. That one almost sailed over his head, but shows his athleticism, brings that one in. No gain on that one, but he had a lot of greenery in front of him. That was definitely a good play call. Just not good on the follow through. .720 left, third quarter. Assumption Knights up a touchdown. Central faces a 4th and 10. Delay a game. Back about 5 more yards. Took a little too much time to make the play call. I'm not too sure if they're going to go for it still. And they're back to the line real quick after that one. 7:05 left in the third. Bakaris in motion. Bakaris drops back to pass. Rolls around deep. Needs to get rid of it. Tries to scramble, drops down, 1-yard pickup, but that's going to end the drive. 6:55 left in the third. Dive play to Byrne. Picks up about a yard. Byrne was the first half MVP. Had 2 touchdowns. One from a couple yards out, one from 52 yards out. To definitely a very speedy running back for the Knights. Also took the opening kickoff to the 25-yard line of Davenport Central. Byrne again on the handoff. Gets outside. Breaks a tackle, makes another one, moves it into Central territory to the 47-yard line. 43-yard line. Nice little 17-yard pickup on the 2nd and 7. Assumption's offense picking up where they left off. They had a nice drive into the end of the first half. That just ran out due to time constraints. But Finn is under center now. Gets his man going in motion. Oh, it's a Byrne. Ryan Byrne breaks the tackle. Tiptoes on the sideline. Moves all the way down to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Assumption Knights. Steady dose of Byrne, and Assumption's got the ball ready to punch it in the end zone here. He's definitely been the workhorse so far for Coach Wade King. He's got his man in motion, Mom up the middle. Picks up maybe a yard. This is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, Fallon Doyle doing the camera. And find us on the internet at ftpsports.com if you're interested in purchasing a DVD. Or call Fallon at 608-279-7702. Or if you're interested, you can email Fallon at fallon.ftpsports@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook if you're interested in joining us there. Langford in motion. A little bit of miscommunication. Ran into the fullback. Hand off to Byrne. Sets up a 3rd and 8 on the 2-yard handoff. Being as they are at the 15-yard line, they definitely are in Thomas Shaw's range. Senior kicker from Assumption. Hand off to Byrne. He sees a seam. He's outside. 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Byrne gets in from 15 yards out. 4:20 left in the 3rd. Scores his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. Primetime player of the week, Ryan Byrne for the Assumption Knights. Puts Davenport Assumption up 27-14. Thomas Shaw in for the extra point. Swinging gate. On for the hold, Andrew Dolbeck. Snaps off, holds down, kick is good. And with 4:20 left in the 3rd quarter, Davenport Assumption Knights 28, Davenport Central Blue Devils 14. Left in the 3rd quarter. Davenport Assumption ahead 28-14. Lambert corrals around the 4, moves the ball out to the 25-yard line. That's where the Blue Devils will start their 2nd drive of the 2nd half. Central did move the ball upfield. Got it. Got to the 32-yard line. Another score update. Bettendorf trails Clinton 21-10. With that, that's the team that Davenport Assumption will be playing next week. Davenport Assumption can do everybody in the MAC conference a big favor if they can knock off undefeated MAC leader Clinton. Assumption already does have one loss coming from the hands of the Pleasant Valley Spartans.
Travis, how about the first to get there?
Central has had a lot of success via the pass game. I'm not too sure if down 2 scores, that might be where they might be heading in this game. You try to put the ball in the air, get back, only down 2 scores, not too far behind. Lambert out on the swing pass. There's a flickering flock of flags on that one.
However, there is a penalty mark on the play.
A whole, I think there's 3, 4, 5 flags and on one call. I think everybody saw that one. A little block in the back. Block in the back. Moved the ball way deep into Central territory. Ball spotted back way deep at the 10-yard line. Gonna set up a 1st and a mile. Three minutes even left in the 3rd quarter of play. Central down 28-14. Pass and a nice tackle there by Tom Carroll. Pass play picked up about 8 yards to Rude, but he got popped on that one. Instead of about a 2nd and 16. Wow, that was a nice tackle there by Carroll. Excuse me, 3rd and 16, not 2nd and 16. Cares under center, drops back to pass. Rude to the bottom side. Goes out to Wash. And he's taken, thrown out of bounds. Nice tackle there by Jordan Sinkler. A great tackle there on Wash. Got the ball out there in a little screen play with 3rd and 16, and Sink was out there. Took him out of bounds, 2-yard loss. On to punt, number 44, Trevor Kenyon. Back at his own 5-yard line. Deep for the Knights, Andrew Dobick. Tim Kilfoy. Dobeck standing right around midfield as is Kilfoy. Kenyon's punt, hits it off. Kilfoy underneath, a fair catch called. Takes it in at 48, 2:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Davenport Assumption 28, Central 14. Finn back onto the field. Hands off right at the middle of Zach Mum. Getting down around the 2-minute mark here in 3rd quarter play. Looks as if Assumption might try to kill the clock here.
3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Less than 2 minutes left. And gets it out to Byrne. Byrne picks up a couple, gonna set up a 3rd and 5. Fan under center, 3rd and 5, 43-yard line of the doubles. Hands off to Byrne up the middle. Taken down by a few central tacklers. That's where I'm pretty sure Thomas Shaw is going to come to the game, try to pin deep the Central Blue Devils. Less than a minute left in the 3rd. Eccles deep for the Blue Devils. The dangerous Nick Eccles already wants 1 punt return for a touchdown at his own 10-yard line. Thomas Shaw gets the snap. Looks like there might be a flag on the field. 26.1 left in the 3rd. Play game, Knights. Thomas Shaw getting backed up his own 40. Punt is off. Looks like Eccles is not going to be able to return this one. Ball rolls deep. He actually hops on top of it at the 7. Not sure what he was thinking. 16.7 left in the 3rd. .7 left in the 3rd. Assumption ahead 28-14. Central Blue Devils trying to draw a little closer, down 2 touchdowns. Gonna have to go 96 yards here. Get someone out to Eccles. Throws it high. Picks up a yard. A lot for a little. And after 3 quarters of play, Davenport Assumption is going to take a 28-14 lead into the 4th quarter. Game dominated so far by the Knights. And we'll see if Central can't come back in the 4th quarter play. Fourth quarter starts. Central Blue Devils have 12 minutes left to get back in the ballgame, only down 2 scores. With the athletic receivers Rude and Eccles out there, 2 touchdowns is not too much, but they need to get the ball rolling here and start the 4th quarter play. That went on a pitch out to Lambert. Picks up about 4 yards. There's a penalty on the field though. That one against the Blue Devils. Looks as if Assumption is going to decline it. And it's going to set up a 3rd and right around 6 yards. Cares back under center. Eccles to the bottom side of the screen. Hands off to Lambert. Picks up a few. Not going to be enough for the 1st. Looks as if 11:40 left in the 4th quarter. Looks as if Coach Mark Roaring might have been trying to play it safe. Deep in his own territory. Going to take quite a bit of yards to get back in this, get to score here for the start of the 4th quarter. As is, Dobeck and Langford Back to Kilfoy, back deep for the Knights. Standing right around midfield. Trevor Kenyon on to punt for the Central Blue Devils. That punt's off. Kilfoy lets it bounce. That's a Central Blue Devil bounce all the way back to the 30, 29. Going to take an even better bounce. Get down to the 26. Going to be a 59-yard punt from Kenyon. Finn hands off to Byrne. Starts the first drive for the Knights here in the fourth quarter. Tiptoes down the sideline, moves the ball all the way out to the 38-yard line. It's going to be a nice 36, 35-yard run outside for Byrne. One of the speediest running backs I've seen as far as week 4 of the 2009 campaign, and he is one of, if not the best running back I've seen so far in this MAC conference. I know that MAC conference is loaded with solid running backs, but it's definitely somebody to key on for Assumption. Ben hands out the middle to Mum, keeps those legs churning, picks up about 4 yards. And 43 left in the fourth quarter and the ball game here. Blue Devils down 2 touchdowns, need a stop. 2nd and 6 at the Davenport Central 36-yard line. Don't want to get down any further here. 2 scores down. Byrne in motion, and it's the handoff. Picks up maybe a yard. Gonna set up a 3rd and 6. Nice play there by Zach Pearson. 10 minutes left in the fourth. Assumption up a couple touchdowns, trying to run that clock down to zeros. Try to pull away with a Week 4 victory, move on to 3-1. One step closer to the possible MAC, the wide open MAC conference now. With Bettendorf going down this week, possibly this could be set up a topsy-turvy league. That's going to bring on Thomas Shaw on the punt team. 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. Thomas Shaw trying to pin deep the Central Blue Devils. Gets the snap. It's off. Kicks it in the corner. That one's going to roll dead in the end zone for a touchback. 8:56 left in the fourth. Central starts their own 20. 8:56, Pekarik's under center, hands off right up the middle. Nice little fumble on the play. There are a couple flags. Few flags. Looked as if Central was going to get a nice little dive play up there up the middle. Woods moved the ball out to the 30-yard line, fumbled it. Not too sure if one of these penalties might be against Assumption. If not, Central's going to be backed up in their own, deep into their own territory on defense. Looks as if Central's running off the field. My guess is the penalty is against the Blue Devils, and it's going to be a turnover. Yes, it is. 1st and 10, Assumption. 8:44 turnover from Davenport Central. Up 28-14. One more score would probably be the icing on the cake in this one. Yeah, there is. It's a face mask on Central. On the face mask call, he's going to put the ball down at about 10.5 yard line instead of a 1st and 10 for Davenport Assumption. I think if I were Coach Wade King, I'd just go with your bread and butter. Give it to Ryan Byrne. An I formation. And there goes Ryan Byrne. At the 10, 5, he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Ryan Byrne with his 4th touchdown, coming up with the golden sombrero here on Friday night in the MAC. 8:38 left in the 4. Davenport Assumption 34. Davenport Central 14. Player being taken off the field. Dwayne Phillips, glad to see he is uninjured on that play. Thomas Shaw in for the kick, his 5th attempt at a PAT. 4 of those courteous of Ryan Byrne in his touchdown runs. Courtesy Thomas Shaw's kick is off, and it's good. 8:38 left in this one. Davenport Assumption 35, Davenport Central 14. After the Thomas Shaw's point on the Byrne touchdown, Thomas Shaw gets that one back deep to Lambert. He returns it to the 25 yard line, knocked off his feet. An excellent tackle there by number 60. Benny. Alex Benny on the tackle. 8:33 left in the 4th quarter. Assumption with a comfortable 35-14 lead. Next week, Assumption does get the Clinton River Kings, who just knocked off Bettendorf 28-10. Eccles gets that one out there, picks up about 4 yards on the 1st and 10 play. Heading into week 5, a very critical game, Assumption versus Clinton. Assumption's going to play host to Clinton, trying to knock off another undefeated team in the MAC conference. Eight minutes to go in the 4th. Karras passing situation. Pump fakes. Gets out to Eccles. Incomplete pass. This is a 3rd and 6. Assumption has done an excellent job. We'll definitely have to commend them for their defensive effort against the tall, speedy receivers from Davenport Central. Definitely shows that Wade King's practice efforts have paid off. Practice makes perfect. They're definitely defensively a tough team to score upon. Only gave up 1 touchdown so far in this one. Gave up another one on the special teams. That dive play to Lavelle Wash moves it out to about the 35 yard line. Gonna set up a 4th and 1. Down 3 scores. I'm pretty sure that Coach Mark Roaring is probably gonna keep his guys on the field. 7:40 left to play. Down 3 scores. Going for it. This isn't really gonna hurt anything. Vaqueros on the sneak, picks up the first.
Harris on the keeper. First down, Blue Devils.
7:16 left in the fourth. First and 10. Blue Devils, their own 38. Vaqueros takes his play call. Comes in, Rude to the bottom side of the screen, Vaqueros and Eccles to the top. Workhorse Lambert in the backfield. He gets the pitch. Gets outside, 40, 45 to the 50. Nice little 12-yard pickup, first and 10. Davenport Central. Davenport Central driving, 6:46 left in the fourth quarter of play. Be nice to see Davenport Central score another touchdown here before this one's over. I thought right before the end of half when Central scored a touchdown and pulled within 21-14. Pretty sure that Davenport Central was going to stay with them, but Assumption proved that not to be true. Solid defense and solid running game and proven to be too much to overcome for the Central Blue Devils. Lambert on the pitch play picks up a couple. That's up a second 8. .620 left in this one. Rude already towed up, ready to get going. Trying to help his team get back in the ball game. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Vaqueros backs to pass. Gets out to Eccles, who's wide open. But it's thrown short and intercepted. Back on the return is Palmer. Gets it out to the 39-yard line. Nice reception by Palmer Foster. Almost looked like he was the receiver. Eccles was wide open, just got short on Vaqueros. Pass is intercepted, and that's where the Assumption Knights will start at the 38-yard line. Finn still in the game, new running back. That's Tommy Argo. Guessing Tommy's the little brother of Willie Argo. Really one of the standouts from Assumption High School. 5:30 left to play. Davenport Assumption with a comfortable 35-14 lead. We see if they can't put another score on the board, give themselves a big win here Friday night. Argo up the middle. Picks up about 10. That's going to be another first down. No, she was 6 yards. It's going to be a first down for the Assumption Knights. Less than 5 minutes to play. Yeah, third and real short. Handoff right up the middle. Jordan Youngerman. 4:31 left in the fourth. Assumption's got the ball and they're driving again. That powerful offense. Back on the field, scores. Nice, maybe see if they can't get the ball in the end zone again. Here, 4:30 left in the fourth quarter. Don't want to run it up, but you definitely have some things to work on here on the offensive side of the ball. Don't want to take the pressure off Central. Finn's got Argo in motion. Hands off right up the middle. Youngerman with a 6-yard pickup on first down. Kept those legs churning. Knocked over a couple of Central defensive players. Picks up 6 on that first and 10. A little less than 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter of play. Davenport Assumption up 35-14. Assumption the only team to score here in the second half. Pretty much all the offensive fireworks came in the second quarter. Davenport steps up 7-0. Both teams put 14 points up on the second quarter board. Margo, no yards on that one. Gonna set up a 3rd and 5 for the Knights. Definitely like what I see at Assumption. Gonna move to a 3-1 this year in 2009 campaign. Youngerman breaks a couple tackles and keeps those legs moving. He's gonna be down to the 15-yard line. Assumption puts in one solid running back after another. 2:43 left in the fourth quarter. Assumption is driving again. That's probably the 4th or 5th running back that I've seen carry a pile for Assumption. Finn comes up. Man in motion. Hands it off Youngerman up the middle. Again, breaks a couple tackles. Only picks up 2 on that one, though. And set up a 2nd and 8. Draws closer to 2 minutes left in the ball game. I formation, Argo deep. Finn gives him the ball. Ball's loose. That ball is picked up by Adrian Marino. 1:39 left in the fourth. Davenport Central comes up with their first turnover of the game defensively. Ball thrown 18, 1:39 left. This one's definitely over, but Mark Roaring and his Central Blue Devils, I'm pretty sure, would love to put one more touchdown up before the end of this ball game. Something to build on for next week. Still, though, record would be 2-2. Definitely not out of the playoff picture. Karras gets this one to Lambert. Picks up a couple. Less than a minute and a half left in this one. .1:15 left in the fourth. Time ticking away. Fourth week of the MAC Conference. Assumption Knights are going to move to a 3-1. That stacked MAC Conference looks like every week anybody can beat anybody. Karras drops back pass, throws deep to Rude, who's wide open, corrals it, and he is off to the races. Looks like he might come away with an 83-yard touchdown pass via Karras. I don't know where that's been all game, but Rude might be the best receiver in this conference. All you got to do is really just go deep to him whenever it's possible. Rude down 3 touchdowns. Probably going to come away with an unsportsmanlike conduct on that one. Looks as if there might have been a little bit of taunting on that play. Not sure if that's the best decision, up 3 touchdowns, but definitely tell there was a little bit of frustration coming from Kevin Rude. Kind of wondering why. Actually, I'm wondering why they didn't give him the ball a little more often as well. But
After the touchdown on Central.
it comes over the second touchdown. 46.7 left. Jurgen on for the extra point and gets it through the uprights, and it's good. Down 35-21, 46.7 left. I'm not too sure if Central might try an onside kick. 2 scores. I don't know if that's all that possible, even though they just come away with an 83-yard touchdown pass. Those were some of the offensive fireworks I was planning on seeing in this ball game. You got 2 speed receivers like Rude and Eccles. Now that I got a quarterback with an arm like Becares, why not just throw it up deep and let those 2 receivers come down with it? Looks as if Assumption's got their good hands team in. Back deep for the Knights is Byrne. 10 men up on the line for the Knights. Central going to be kicking off at their own 25 due to the 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty from Rude. After the touchdown, did a little bit of taunting. Looks as if they got the onside kick set up. His kick swallowed by Argo at the 36-yard line. That's where the Assumption Knights will probably run out the clock with 45.1 left in the game. Again, this is a Family Ties Productions. We got 45 seconds left. I throw out a little bit of advertisement. Family Ties Productions. You can find us on the internet at ftpsports.com. If you're interested in purchasing the DVD of this game, you can contact us via calling Fallon at 608-279-7702 or email Fallon at fallon.ftpsports@gmail.com. Or you can become a fan of us on Facebook. 45.1 left, handoff right up the middle. That one's taken by Jordan Youngerman. Loses a couple, but doing so is taking precious time away from the Central Blue Devils. Less than 20 seconds left. Finn comes up the line, takes a knee, and that is going to be the end of week 4 in the MAC Conference. Davenport Assumption comes away with a 35-21 decisive victory. I think Wade King has got a lot to build on in this one. Very solid defensive effort. Definitely got a workhorse in Byrne in the offensive backfield. But as I was saying again, as a Family Ties Productions, and the final score in this one is Davenport Assumption 35, Davenport Central 21. Thank you and goodbye.